stream. Today we are sponsored by, but not really sponsored by, Chopped. And happy Monday. I'm gonna turn my car on because it's kind of hot. I was going to eat in the restaurant, but it was really cold in there. So at least I can control the temperature that I want to be in my car. But yeah, so the title is How Was Your Weekend? And you guys should tell me how your weekend has been, what you guys were up to. My weekend was pretty eventful, not gonna lie. It's like I feel like I did a lot of stuff. I had a balance. Like I did stuff and then I chilled. And then I did stuff and then I chilled. Actually, I went swimming. That did happen. I did have, like, I had no intentions on swimming at all. If you guys saw that short of me in the pool. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. We should be good now. I pray it's not frozen, because sometimes my screen will show frozen. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But no, it feels mad good outside today. I think it's supposed to rain from how the clouds look. Yeah, it's supposed to rain in a few. It's so crazy how it rains at like 5 o'clock almost every single day. Almost every day. But it didn't rain over the weekend, which is crazy because I thought it was going to rain this weekend. But it didn't really rain this weekend. So the initial plan that my friends and I had, we could have executed it on. You say you love the necklace? Thank you. Yo, so this is a citrine. I believe it's citrine. Citrine. C-I-T-R-I-N-E. The amount of times I've had to look up the word to make sure I was saying it right. Citrine, citrine, citrine. Ever since I started wearing this crystal, life has been amazing. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But it's wild because, like I said before, whenever I wear crystal jewelry, I don't wear crystal jewelry just for the sake of, oh, I want this to happen. I kind of just wear it because it resonates with me. And then whatever happens, happens. Hi, Art of War. Hi, F5. How are you? Did I say that right? Yeah. No, FS. FS. Happy Monday. But no, this crystal is so attractive. It's so attractive. I always get asked about it. All the time. When I get on live, I get asked about it. When I'm out and about, I get asked about it. Literally, like, this crystal lives up to its purpose for sure. The salad looks good. Chopped is gonna always hit. Every time. Can you subscribe to me? Of course. Ivana. Everybody tell Ivana that she should subscribe to me. You said, but not better than chicken. There's chicken in the salad, actually. So, I got a Caesar salad. A kale chicken Caesar salad. Was my go-to. You say you are what makes it attractive. Yes, that part. That part. Because I try to tell people, like, I don't believe that, like, how can I explain it? I don't believe that your power is only defined by what you wear. I think that what you wear just intensifies the energy, but you don't want to rely on something just to feel like, oh, well, if I have this, then this is the only time that I'll be able to do this. Like, It's your energy at the end of the day. But I do think working with things intensifies things for sure. You say you feel sorry for vegans? LOL. Why do you feel bad for vegans? Hey, John, how are you? But yeah. You said nice legs. There's a guy at my club that's obsessed with my legs. And it's so funny. It's so funny. He comments on my legs every time he sees me. He said, Bestie, I'm back. Welcome back. He said, and Courtney has a lot of energy already. I really do. You know, I woke up today, and the first thing I did when I got up, I started cleaning. I just had this sudden, like, burst of energy to just clean up my space really quick. You ever have those moments where you just wake up energized? You said, okay, you're a Bella, but you changed your profile picture. I remember. You said, I'm obsessed with everything about you. I appreciate that, Brian. I like people that are obsessed with me. Not in a stalker way. Not in a stalker way. Someone says she's sitting down. They're probably looking at my videos. Who knows? I'm pretty well. How are you? I'm looking amazing. Y'all are so funny. How can you see her legs? Y'all, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna receive the compliment. I wasn't even gonna say nothing. But you know, they probably looking at my dance videos or something. LOL. Y'all are so funny. You said imagine the food the vegans are missing out on. Imagine the food that we're missing out on from the vegans. Like, I can only imagine how many dishes vegans eat that are so good, that are alternative to meat. Like, and I've had vegan food before, like wraps or meats or whatever, and it hits when you have a really good vegan. Yeah, it's crazy that I forget that edible arrangements is over here. Do y'all like edible arrangements, or have you guys ever had it, edible arrangements? I think one time for my birthday, my father figure got me edible arrangements, or my mom. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But aren't Doritos vegan? I think I saw somewhere back in like 2018 or 2017 that Doritos and certain chips are vegan. You said if the boys get Rizzy, I'm gonna be angry. LMAO. You said it got quite weird that last time. Oh, you guys were talking about that guy. Yeah, so for the newbies, my people don't like when y'all be doing too much. They don't like when y'all be over flirting. They don't like it. You guys be scaring them. Do I like cats? I actually do like cats. I used to be afraid of cats, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to listen to the whole, like, y'all might call me crazy, but there was a whole, like, stigma about cats. Like, they'll kill you in your sleep if you drink milk. And I'm not even lying. I'm not lying. Once upon a time, I used to only drink milk and water. Okay? Milk and water, like, that's all that I would drink growing up. I never really liked juice and things like that. That wasn't really my thing. And so, I don't know who told me that. I can't even... I don't know who told me that. Somebody told me that while you're sleeping, cats will kill you by suffocating or just something. It was, now that I think about it, it was so stupid, because why would I believe that? I think I was in middle school. But bruh, I was scared of cats, me thinking that they gonna kill me because I drink milk. That they gonna get me sleep and like suffocate, like take the breath out of me. And I believed that. I believed that. So I was scared of cats for the longest. And then when I lived with them, I actually loved them. They're so cute. Their little whiskers and their little face. I love cats. I love them. So yeah. I was going to get a cat, actually, impulsively. I was going to buy one from PetSmart. And it was a girl. So that was perfect, because, you know, I have Peppa. And she was all black. I would get an all black cat, because Peppa's all black. So I would get an all black cat. And they could be besties. But the adoption people were saying that the cat's owners were like, she's better off by herself. She doesn't do well with other animals. And that was really sad, because that cat was so cute. She was bigger. She was a senior. And I think for my lifestyle, having a senior pet is better, or like a pet that's a few years old to a senior, because they can already be trained up to a point. So I don't gotta do too much at all. Okay. You said respecting the streamer is super important. Yes. You said Doritos, not sure, but yes, certain chips are indeed vegan. Someone should look that up. Are Doritos vegan? Let's ask ChatGPT, actually. We can ask ChatGPT. Or we can ask Google. Are Doritos vegan? Never mind. This is why we fact check everything, okay? No, most Dorito flavors are not vegan. No, the spicy sweet chili Doritos are vegan. Those are the ones that are vegan. The spicy sweet chili is the vegan ones. Boom. Now that we know. Okay. What if I'm eating diced up cats right now? That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. I would not like that at all. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. You said you subscribed. Thank you so much. You guys, I have a goal. I desire to reach this month. Okay. I desire to get to 5,000 subscribers this month. You know, I reflect over my YouTube journey, and I honestly believe that if I would have locked in at 17 years old, I would definitely be a millionaire off YouTube. I definitely do believe that. So since life was lifing and my mental was mentaling, now we up. I got my own space. I got my own stuff. I create my schedule every single day. Now we can run it up and have a great time. I'm working on getting my new camera because I already have a list of different videos that I desire to do. We're about to figure out what trips to take for the rest of the year. So we're planning things and life is really good. So let's do it. 5K is my goal. I need to lock in with my YouTube. I've been doing this since 2018. So I think it's time. I think it's time for me to just flourish off of this for real. For myself. Not for money, not for views, but for myself. All the other stuff just comes with it. But you know what they say? They say your passion is something that you would do even if you're not getting paid for it. So considering that I've been doing YouTube on and off since I was 17, I would say that it's an alignment for me. So, okay. So, sorry, someone had asked me, you said, how was my weekend? So my weekend was actually really good. I didn't know there was somebody beside me. My weekend was really good. I really just chilled over the weekend. But I did go see my friends. They had a pool party. Well, one of my girlfriends, her people were having a pool party, so I pulled up on them. And it was like a last minute thing. I had no intentions on swimming at all. But y'all remember, if you guys joined my live when I had my wisdom tooth removed, do you guys remember that I went to the pool? I didn't save the live, but if y'all were in there, we had like almost 3,000 people up in there actually. I had a great time. And I had on that denim outfit. I have a shorts too. I had on my cowgirl hat. And I had on this like green darkish cover up thing. And I had on my denim outfit underneath. It was a bralette and some shorts. I purposely did not want to go swimming because I just got my hair done. Even though I love the water. But my friends being my friends, one of them was going to push me in the water and just pull me in. And she 100% would have did that. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'll just get in the pool. So the Gemini in me just got in the pool with my denim clothes on. Just soaking wet. And then eventually, like a couple hours later, I took my shorts off. So I was just in there with my underwear and my bralette. But on Saturday, when I went to go see my friends, again, had no intentions on swimming. I had on a t-shirt and some boy shorts. And then my butt got wet because I was dancing on my friends and they were wet from the water. And then people started spraying with water guns. And I was like, you know what? Okay, cool, fine, whatever. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to just put my feet in the water. I'm going to just put my feet in the water. I'm not going to do nothing. It didn't last long because once I started to step into the pool a bit more, I lifted my t-shirt up. I was like, yeah. And then my shorts were drenched. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go swimming. And then one of my girlfriends had an extra bikini. So that's why I ended up in the water. And it was nice. Like, it was nice to see people enjoy the pool. Because they say people have pool parties and then people don't go swimming, or like the guys will wear socks and not get in the water. But it all depends on who you hang out with. That's why who you hang out with and where you go is so important. If you go to places and you're around people that don't do anything, then that's going to be your experience. But if you go around and hang with people that do stuff, that aren't afraid to get in the water, then you have a good time. You'll have a great time, okay? Okay, my bad. Thank you for saying that I'm awesome. I'm sorry, I have to catch up on comments. Argentina will play against Mexico in the United States. I think you asked me what do I think about it. About them playing. Honestly, I don't follow up with that. I don't follow up with this. I have no idea. Hi, Clarence. How are you? Before I answer that question, hold on. Okay. Jay says I need a bigger fork for my salad. I don't think they have bigger forks. Sheikh Ram said, proud of the progress you're making. Thank you so much. No, like it literally, this stuff takes commitment. Trying to figure out what in your life actually means the most to you besides whatever you do to pay your bills. I feel like when you're a creative person and having a quote-unquote regular job isn't for you, you have to lock in with your creativity to a T. You can't allow survival and the illusion of bills and all this other stuff consume your creativity to the point where you're taken away from yourself. So I've had to deal with that battle since 2018 up until like now, you know. And also with what I do outside of this, if you know, you know, also having to balance my life outside of my midnight ballerina life. Everything, I've had to learn balance. I've had to learn priorities, and I've had to learn intention. But at least every year I can say that I'm not in the same space. Mentally, spiritually, financially. And at least my growth in that is shown through my YouTube channel. So if anything, I'm happy that I can just share my journey and it can be seen through my channel since being 17. So, where do you put all that food? Listen, I'm so grateful for my metabolism. And my genetics, too. For sure. However, you got to keep yourself maintained. I haven't been in the gym in a while. But when I get back in the gym, yeah, I don't desire to let myself go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh, my phone overheated. Because if y'all know, Apple is so sensitive. Apple is so sensitive. Okay. We're good now, y'all. I'm sorry. We're good. You know what? It'll be easier for me to read the comments from this phone so I can see what y'all are saying. Thank you for those that stayed while we got rudely interrupted by the freaking heat. Okay. And it's so funny. I didn't realize how big I had my phone letters. Phone letters. I don't even know if that's the proper way to say it. And so I got my new phone. I'm like, why are the words so small? I'm screaming. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying though, I don't desire to let myself go even though I have like a really great metabolism. You still gotta keep yourself maintained for sure. You say you remember that live? Shakram. I had no idea that you were in that live. I didn't know you were watching me for that long. But that was just a month ago. Or 2. Okay, you said I saw you on the elevator with the guy SS Justin 23. He was trying to flirt with you like 3 days ago. There's a video of me. Wait a second. There's a video of me? I had no idea. Yeah, I had... I had no idea that that video got shared at all. You saw it on YouTube, didn't you? So do you guys remember that? Okay. Do you guys remember, or maybe, I don't know if you guys saw, but I was in an escalator video. This was back in June. It was back in June. And I was in an escalator video with a guy named Kevin. Kevin and Justin are brothers. So what is his YouTube? Hold on. It's right here. Yeah, so when I did one video, I ended up doing another video. And when I did that video, yeah, I didn't even know. I had no idea that he posted this. This is my first time seeing it. That is so crazy. You know what? I appreciate you. I had no idea that video got posted. Let's watch it, because I had no idea. See, when I did the video with Kevin, the younger brother, he posted it on his Instagram. So he gets a lot of his stuff from Instagram as well, like his Instagram reels and whatnot. And the brother, he posted his on YouTube.
It's this girl in front of me, like, she exactly my type. She just don't know, like, she's just so beautiful. And, like, I like the way her dress look and everything, like, what? That, yeah, I'm talking about you. Let me get off the phone quick.
This is so funny. I can give it to you.
It's this girl in front of me, like, she exactly my type. She just don't know, like, she's just so beautiful. And, like, I like the way her dress look and everything, like, what? That, yeah, I'm talking about you. Let me get off the phone quick.
Y'all look.
Let me get your number real quick.
I can give it to you.
It's this girl in front of me, like, she exactly my type. She just don't know, like, she's just so beautiful. And, like, I like the way her dress look and everything, like, what? That,
Talking about me?
yeah, I'm talking about you. Let me get off the phone quick. Let me get your number real quick.
I can give it to you.
It's this girl in
That
front
is
of me,
so
like,
funny. That is so hilarious. Thank you for letting me know. And it's so crazy how widespread those videos are, because when I was at my club, one of the customers were like, weren't you on the escalator on Instagram? Keep in mind, this man is like 50, 60, maybe 70. And I'm like, what are you doing on Instagram? Yo, they be on Instagram. Motherfuckers be on Instagram. Gotta love it. It's the closing of the Lionsgate portal. As the Celestial Gateway closes tomorrow, we honor the light codes and clarity it has delivered. The past weeks have been a time of activation, dissolving what no longer serves, and igniting the truth your soul is ready to live. Now the invitation is to anchor what you've received, breathe it into your body, root it into your daily life, let it guide your choices, your relationships, and your dreams. Step forward as the embodiment of your highest self. The portal closes, but your journey continues brighter and more aligned than ever. 8888. Yeah. 8888 energy. 8 is my favorite number, y'all. You know what? F it. I said that 5K was my goal. 10K. Actually, no. Bump that. 50K. 50K. $50K is actually my new goal number. 50K for YouTube, 50K a month in earnings. Like just being 24, 25, receiving 50K a month off of just yourself, your creativity. Literally. Anything's possible. But yeah, no, that was a cute little video. I appreciate you for letting me know about it, because I had no idea. No, we're going to shoot.
Anything's possible.
Uh-oh. We're going to shoot for the stars. Okay? We're going to shoot for the stars. Okay. That is so crazy. Yeah, but no, me doing the videos with the brothers were cool. It was cool. And if you guys remember, if you guys saw that live, it was titled Reading Troll Comments. That was from Kevin's video. Because they was trying to say I have scoliosis because I have a natural arch in my back. Okay. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. LOL. See, I missed all of that. You said we have a religious creep in the chat. I missed all of that. I'm so sorry. But anyways, let me try to get back up here so I can catch up. Okay. You said, okay, so that guy, he asked me, do you trick yourself in any way for money? Do I trick myself? The only time I trick myself is if I have to trick myself into believing that I deserve more than what I initially thought. That's the only time I'll trick myself, for sure. Clarence asked me, how has my soul been? Honestly, that's a really great question. My soul has been pure. Like all of our souls, like the soul of our being, the core of our being is always objective. Always. The soul of our being is just here. I refer to the soul as consciousness. Consciousness doesn't really have a meaning because it's objective. There's no right or wrong. There's no bad or good. There's no sad or mad. There's no happy, whatever. Like, consciousness is just is. It's just there. So my soul is very balanced. My soul is at ease. My soul is at peace. But yes, that was a nice question though. I like questions like that. I do. I do. Clarence says he thinks I have a fragrance on. I'm pretty sure you have a fragrance on. Honestly, I just have on this coconut, what is it? It's like coconut hibiscus perfume or some tropical stuff. I got it from Marshall's. Literally. It sucks that the phones, Apple's phones, literally overheat so quickly. That's so crazy. You said, what is my Instagram? Babe, if you look at the pinned message, you can see my pinned comment. And my Instagram is right there, see me living. And it's also linked in the description box as well. If you guys are asking why I got y'all like this, I got y'all across the vent because the phone is overheating from being in the car. I'm like, Apple, do better. Why are these phones so sensitive to everything? But okay. I'm screaming. Hi, Darian. How are you? 40 boom. Hey, babe, what's the word? How you've been? I've been amazing. I've been amazing. How about you? Okay. I think I caught up to everybody. You said, would I date SS Justin 23? Justin has a girlfriend. So respectfully, I cannot date somebody that has a girlfriend. I don't even want to think about it. I can only have thoughts for single people. That's it. But no, like the brothers are cool. They cool. They cool. You say you didn't know? Yeah. And it's okay. Honestly, just being around the brothers, I haven't been around guys my age or around my age in a long time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of my friends are older than me, and I personally date older. But being around the bros, Justin, I feel like Justin, because we're around the same age, I don't want to say I feel like I could relate to him more. So instead, I'll just say I feel like we're just more in alignment in regards to we're just around the same age. And he was cool. So if there was a him but in another body, then I would probably date it. Date it is so funny. I would probably date it if it was in another body. But I don't know, like, I don't take guys around my age seriously. But the way my brain has been developing lately, I'm not really taking anybody seriously, no matter what age they are. Like, I think that you would have to want to be taken seriously for me to take you seriously. I don't want to take somebody seriously because I want to. You have to want me to take you seriously. I'm literally going to treat you the way you want to be treated based off your actions. Like, and that's the healthiest way to be. Treat people how they want to be treated based on their actions, not what they say, but based on their actions. So if you say that you are like this, but you acting like that, I'm going to treat you like that. But it's crazy because growing up, I was around guys my age that had they ish together at a young age because their parents had set them up straight, or they're just very respectful people. But in regards to dating, I just never came across those type of young guys to actually date. Or if I did, they already had a girlfriend already. So there's that. There's that. You say you miss me on Instagram? Well, it's right there, honey. You said, plus Courtney is expensive. Can he afford my pal? I'm screaming. You know, the guy that I went on a date with, he said that he likes to go shopping. He said like he personally enjoys buying things. He enjoys it. So I think if there is any women out there and they like shopping, the solution is to date a man that is in that too, or at least has the money to give you to just go shopping, or whatever it is that you like to do. Just deal with a man that fits what works for you. So Jonathan said, enjoy your meal. Thank you. Actions speak louder than words. Yes. Yes, 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 they do. It took me a while to even learn that. But in the terms of Shira 7, I love Shira 7. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I love Shira 7. One thing I love about Shira 7, which ties into what I was about to say, she literally says in a lot of her videos, like, the message might not be for everybody, but she's gonna always be there if y'all need her, if we need her. And that is so true. Because when if y'all don't know who Shira 7 is, I don't know how many ladies are watching me right now. I know more guys watch me than women, but Shira 7 is a married woman that lives in Texas. She has 2 daughters. One just graduated high school. And she's been on YouTube for 10 plus years. And she currently has 780,000 something subscribers. When I started watching Shira, she was at 500,000 something subscribers. That lady has grown over 200,000 subscribers in less than a year, 2 years, all because somebody posted a clip of her video on TikTok. Somebody started posting her videos, like clips of her videos on TikTok. All Shira does is YouTube, okay? All Shira does is YouTube. And that goes to show that you don't have to do, as for me, a reflection within myself, you don't have to do everything that everybody does to be successful. Pick what works for you and go with it. Shira just does YouTube lives. She's been doing YouTube live for years before it even became like a thing for real. And her message online, if you guys know Shira 7, her message online is basically how to date a man that's a provider. So of course with anything there's going to be mixed messages, and the message isn't going to be for everybody. But Shira teaches women how to basically not fall for manipulation, because there's people that will manipulate you or use you because you don't know your worth and your value. So she teaches you how to basically debunk all of that and be 10 steps ahead of everyone. And I think from a spiritual aspect, she really just teaches people how to be detached from everything. And whether it's friendship or relationships, but in everything, you have to be detached from everything. And that's just a worldly experience. even the books I've read about the subconscious mind and being objective, you have to be detached from everything in this life experience. And you specifically have to honor yourself and live a life for yourself and make sure that you're straight no matter who you're dealing with and where you're around. And I love, the main thing I love that Shira 7 says, I love that she says that she does not approve anything if it's not beneficial for her. If she hears something and it's not beneficial for her, she throws it away. If people are talking about her, if it's not getting her paid, she doesn't care. And that's like the Kardashians. I love the Kardashians down, because they know how to manipulate people and became billionaires off of it. And I love that. And then when you look around at the world, everybody that wants to play by the rules live in the same plane. They're all in the same playing field mentally. Everybody's on the same just plane, to where they feel like you can only receive that type of experience if you have this money or this resource or this or this. And it's like you'll be amazed by how much your life can change by just understanding how magical this world really is. This is a magical place, and you can do whatever you desire in it. Whatever you desire. So with Shira, she teaches more than just date a man for money. She teaches more than just deal with somebody if they could take care of you. Like, she teaches more than that. Shall the message be in alignment? And when I started watching her when I had a crush on this guy 2 years ago. And I still wasn't there yet. Like, I was kind of there, but not really. So then after him and I disconnected, I ended up meeting another guy a few months after him, thinking that I was safe. And I was still watching her, but I still wasn't there. But I was 50% more in than I was before I met that guy. But then I ended up getting lost again. Like, I got lost. After some months, I got lost. Bet I won't get lost again. And that's why I love that Shira says, like, when you're a young woman, she just preaches to people. Like, when you're young, get that love stuff out the way. Go ahead and date for love. Date for this, date for that, date for whatever you thought love was going to be. And when you're done with that, come back over here and learn how to be smart. Learn how to date smart. Learn how to just deal with people in a smarter way, in a more beneficial way. And honestly, your life, in my life, in everybody else's life will be so much easier when you just deal with things that just make life easy and not hard. Like, it's been projected that we gotta struggle and go through X, Y, and Z, but it's like we don't have to, because why should we have to go through stuff but they don't? We're on the same planet, breathing the same air. So once you get into that mentality, that's when your life just switches and changes, and you just carry yourself differently. And she just teaches you how to not be attached to nobody and really hold yourself accountable. I think self-accountability is also another big thing that Shira 7 teaches. Because once I started to hold myself accountable for things, I was able to get over things quicker once I got myself together. And then back on the objective tip, a lot of times it's less about what someone else did and more so about how it made you feel. And you have to reflect on why it made you feel that way and what is the root problem in that. And that takes emotional regulation. And I also had to learn that as well when I was like 22, 23. So now I have a better understanding of it now that I'm 24. So for anybody out there, I definitely recommend Shira 7 for everything. And she also has another channel that's more on the spiritual aspect of things, like the occult, alchemy, things like that. And I actually got the book The Complete Idiot's Guide to Alchemy. And once I start that book, I'm really excited to start that book. But I want to finish this book first, the Kabbalion. You said that literally sounds like a nomad that detaches from the world to find enlightenment. I actually love that. A nomad in the world. I like that. I would describe myself as a nomad. I would. I like to go shopping sometimes. I want to buy shoes so bad, but I don't have enough money. Well, when you have enough money, then, you know. But you got to focus on what you got to focus on first, you know. You got to focus on what you got to focus on first. Or just do things little by little, you know. But I know life as a man is different than, like, life as a woman. You know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hi, country girl. How are you? Welcome to the live, my babe. Welcome to the live. Hear he. Okay. But okay, you guys. I think I have to skedaddle. But before I leave, can you guys listen to Gunna's new album for me? His new album is actually great. I like Gunna. Gunna. He is a trap rapper. And he is really good at what he does. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But I do have to go. But I enjoyed eating lunch with you guys and talking to you guys. Thank you guys so much for the questions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are freaking awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Guys. I forgot my phone was connected. But I love you guys so much. And make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share, comment, and all that good jazz. And I'll make sure to see you guys in the next one.